Hey guys, this is ULTIMEA Poseidon D60. I'm going to show you how to connect this soundbar to your TV using optical cable. You can connect this soundbar to your TV using optical cable, HDMI or Bluetooth. Optical cable and HDMI cable are included in the packaging. So I'm going to show you how to hook this up. Check out my video how we connected this soundbar and everything, link it together with the speakers and the subwoofer. So to connect this up, okay, what you need to do is you need to make sure you unplug the soundbar from the power. Now take the optical cable, go into the back where it's written optical. So from the back here you have ARC, USB, optical, auxi, and DC in is the power cable. Okay, so you have 4 ports at the back here. Okay, so take the optical, then you go into the optical, push it inside, and it's in. Okay, now take the other end of the cable, end of that optical cable to your TV. I'm going to do this connection using LG TV. So this is LG TV. So take the other end of the cable to back of your TV where it's written optical digital audio. Push it inside and you can see it's in. So take the cable where it's written digital audio in. So put the cable here. Now plug the TV onto the power, plug the soundbar, and also plug the subwoofer to the power. Now the next thing to do is you need to switch the soundbar on. Okay, and when you switch the soundbar on, you need to select optical, and it's showing us now optic. Okay, now we need to switch the TV on.
£22 on that one.
Okay, so now we need to go to the settings.
Probably 20 to 30 on a bad day sort of.
Scroll down to the sound, and you can see the sound is showing us TV speaker. We need to select on the sound. So scroll to the side to optical, optical out, select on it. It's connected. Now what you need to do is you need to increase the volume using the soundbar remote.
It's a speedy purchase, thank you very, very much.
Crikey, they don't hang about. Just a few minutes on the clock and the Reds are up and running with this little chap.
That was a speedy.
This is surround.
We don't mess around. We don't mess around.
You don't, do you?
No messing indeed. The Blues have found a silver pencil, but does it have a hallmark?
Yeah, the
This is
mark
bars.
there. But it has a Chester hallmark. It's probably some late Victorian.
Okay.
That's quite nice. It would have fitted just on your watch chain.
Yes.
Labour, working class, and socialists. He's written a very good
So
memoir.
this is how to hook this.
On welfare, the psychology of poverty, etc. And he makes the point that half the story, yes, is government cuts, which in the last 13 years have been savage and had a big impact upon poverty. I don't deny that. But he says the other problem is the loss of that Victorian sense of that Victorian culture of pride and self-improvement. And it might be that if we can't rely on people to engender that for themselves, the state has to teach it. So I support Keir Starmer for doing this. I'm not against it, but I think we really need to have a bigger conversation about
This is
what kind of
beautiful
society
stuff.
we're living in which people are
You see the subwoofer.
having brushed their teeth.
There's deadbeat parents, Tom.
I think we often have this discussion whenever we talk about poverty. We talk about the parents. We talk about benefit claimants, and we've seen consistently in the media the demonisation of working class people.
This is equalizer,
ridiculous.
surround.
People are working very, very hard to provide, and they're still numerous.
This is beautiful stuff.
Oh, man. conversation that says, how do you provide people with the means to inculcate the kinds of culture that we know is associated with greater wealth? And for me, that comes back to how do you set up an economy that allows that people to have the jobs they need to provide them with the income they need, rather than say, how do you end up looking to the state to do everything?
Right.
That's the fundamental difference.
And what did you make of what Matt said earlier, that Keir Starmer seems to think that the government, the state, needs to step in to solve every problem, to paraphrase you slightly?
Hold, and it won't, if you hold on to it a bit, it won't warm.
Needs resolving when you've got those statistics around hospital admissions for people with tooth decay. But I don't accept the characterisation of deadbeat parents. I mean, I've lost count of the times that in the morning rush, maybe one of my children has gone out for the day without having brushed their teeth. But that's, that I think it's wrong to characterise parents in that particular way. Parents do a good job, but there is clearly an issue.
When the connection is in optical, you control the volume using the soundbar remote control. So this is how to hook this soundbar up to your TV using optical cable. Now what I'm going to do is to show you how to connect this soundbar ULTIMEA Poseidon D60 to your TV via HDMI cable. So you take the HDMI cable, okay, and go into the HDMI ARC port. So the ports auxiliary, optical, USB, and HDMI ARC. So you take HDMI cable, go in where it's written ARC, push it inside, and take the other this end to your TV. Go to the back of your TV where it's written HDMI to ARC. So hook it up where it's written HDMI to ARC. So this is where it goes, HDMI into ARC. Push the cable inside it. Now the next thing to do is we need to switch the soundbar on and switch the soundbar on and select ARC. Okay, the soundbar is on, showing us now optical. So you need to select ARC, and it's showing us now ARC. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we need to switch the TV on. HDMI 2 now available. Okay, so what we need to do is go to your settings, TV settings. Okay, scroll down to the sound, and the sound is showing us HDMI ARC device. If it's not showing, you need to select on it and scroll to the side and look for where it's written HDMI ARC. Then you need to select on it, okay, for you to hear the audio. So this soundbar now is connected, and what you need to do is just to increase the volume using the TV remote. This is the audio.
That sort of slogan, that ticket.
This is the audio.
Do you think it's a vote winner?
Well, I think on these issues, people want lower bills. So bringing people's bills down by £1,400 by insulating the coldest homes, becoming a green energy superpower, bringing down bills, giving us energy security, and also creating those green jobs of the future. And people want to hear about those.
Right. Well, so that's going to be your sort of plan. Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor, has responded, in fact, directly to Andy Burnham. We saw his comments there. Sorry, Andy Burnham, but you have to pay debt interest on the 20th.
When the soundbar, okay, is in HDMI, you can control the volume using your TV remote control and the soundbar remote control. It will show you the plus here, so you can increase the volume here, and also you can see this is LG remote control. Increase the volume using the remote, your TV remote. Likewise, decrease it using the TV remote control. And this is the soundbar remote control. You can increase the volume as well. This is HDMI connection. From this remote control, you can select surround.
Right, and are you going to use that attack line?
This is surround.
The Jeremy Hunt.
Surround 1.
That you can't borrow your way out of this.
So you have surround 0, and surround 1 or surround -1, and it's showing us ARC. You can also select bars.
And he talks about ramping up, and I get it.
So bars, you have bars 1.
Don't get to that level of investment. It's clearly going to be a broken promise.
We have bars 0, bars 1, and bars -1. So this is bars 0. This is bars 1. And this soundbar is with 2 rear speakers.
That will be, of course, the Tory government has faced huge challenges, whether it's Ukraine.
This is beautiful stuff. 410 audio power.
Even at this stage, this far out from a Labour government, is hugely unaffordable spending pledges that simply are not going to be deliverable without tax rises.
Matt talks about people feeling poorer. You know, I think
I suspect these might not be in our price region. Is there a price on them anywhere?
There's no price on them, but if we can...
or on their mortgage bills because of the Liz Truss budget that crashed.
Thank you very much, guys. This is how to hook this up to your TV via HDMI ARC. What I want to do is to show you how to connect this soundbar to your TV via Bluetooth. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to switch off the TV and also switch off the soundbar and unplug the cable. Okay, and from the back here, so you have ARC ports, which is HDMI, USB, optical, and AUX. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is unplug the cable from the back of the TV. This is HDMI cable. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to switch the soundbar on. Okay, and select BT. It's showing us ARC, so we need to use the remote control to select BT.
Searching.
Now it's searching. Okay, so it's searching. Now switch the TV on.
We could be talking about
This is the TV audio. The next thing you need to do, you need to go to your TV settings.
I think many traditional conservative voters in
So go to your TV setting by selecting the gear button, your TV remote. Okay, so go to the TV settings, scroll down to the sound, and you can see the sound is showing us TV speaker. The sound is currently showing us TV speaker. You need to select on it. Now scroll to the side to the Bluetooth. Scroll to the side to the Bluetooth device list. So select and enter to search for device list. And this now is looking for available Bluetooth device. Here we go. Poseidon D60 is available. So you need to select on it.
Labour's going in on green stuff, the Tories are going.
Okay, select enter. It's connecting.
That really matters.
It's connected. So this is how to hook this up, and when it's in Bluetooth, you can increase the volume using the 2 remote control.
Fiscal rules.
No, they seem to be more important
You
than...
can see
I think they're more important.
Bluetooth.
And there is a slight tension within the...
See, this is the soundbar remote, so you can control the volume using the 2 remote control. And with this remote control, you can select equalizer.
I became Prime Minister at a time when there was no...
This is equalizer. The maximum is equalizer 3. Equal 3. You can also select surround. Surround, the maximum is... The maximum is 1. So you have surround. You have 0, -1, and 1. You also have bars. If you select bars, you have bars -1. If you select it, bars 0, bars 1. This soundbar is 410 watts audio power with 2 rear speakers and subwoofer. This soundbar is powerful, deserves your attention. It's beautiful stuff, small but mighty with Dolby Atmos. Deserves your attention. It's a powerful gear.
Yeah, no, I just.
From what I can say is this gear is good for money. Okay, so it's a powerful soundbar that deserves your attention.
You know, mirroring centre-right tax and spend plans did not actually help the centre-left in elections because voters felt there wasn't.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much indeed. And stay blessed, guys. Thank you.